Shalom is a Semitic word for peace. But did you know Yoruba explains that word in a deeper way? Let us see how.
Shalom, and welcome back to our channel. My name is Yusnibel, and I'm so glad you're joining us today. In this video, we'll explore the word shalom as it appears in both Yoruba and Hebrew. I'll be with you in just a moment.
Before we explore the Yoruba meaning and pronunciation of shalom, let's first take a look at its Jewish and Arabic meanings.
But we use the word shalom there broadly. When you greet someone, shalom. When you leave, shalom. So it can have so many different meanings in modern Hebrew, but biblical Hebrew, what does it mean? Well, the root primarily does not have to do with peace, but with completeness or wholeness. A part of the root can be used for repaying or something like that, recompense. So the word itself is not about rest or peace as much as fullness, wholeness, completeness, and hence shalom is overall well-being. It is wholeness of life, wholeness of mind, body, spirit. A beautiful verse in Isaiah, the 26th chapter. It says this, and I'll quote it in Hebrew, Yetzer samuch titzor shalom shalom kivacha batuach.
It was mentioned that shalom doesn't primarily mean peace, rather it refers to completeness, wholeness, and even recompense. The term itself is more about fullness than rest. Shalom is the state of overall well-being, the wholeness of life, mind, body, and spirit. This is the true essence of shalom. Now, the concept of peace in a biblical sense is deeply connected to the spirit, especially in spiritual and religious contexts. It describes inner tranquility and healing, a restored relationship with God that transcends external circumstances. This peace comes from faith and divine presence, not simply the absence of conflict. This is the true biblical meaning of shalom. Let's now look at what salam means in Arabic.
So peace, safety, and honor, these three meanings, are included inside the word salam. So when I say to somebody assalamu alaikum, I'm actually extending three things to them at the least. I'm extending peace to them, I'm extending safety to them, which means they're safe from my tongue and my hands, they're safe from my intentions, I intend no harm towards them, and on top of that I honor them.
According to Arabs, salam carries three main connotations. They include peace, safety, and honor. However, each of these meanings has its own nuances, setting them apart from one another, which is to say, they diverge in their foundational cultural and linguistic focuses. They include the following. 1. Shalom in Hebrew emphasizes completeness or wholeness, representing a state where everything is in balance, paid for, and restored. While salam in Arabic focuses on safety, security, and protection, describing a state of being free from harm or flaws. In short, shalom highlights internal wholeness and restoration, while salam emphasizes submission and safety under protection. Now that we understand fully what shalom means, let's switch to Yoruba meaning.
The Yoruba language currently lacks a native word for peace. The term used is borrowed from Hausa language. The word alafia in Yoruba was borrowed from lafia in Hausa, and the Hausa word lafia itself comes from the Arabic afia, which means peace.
The word alafia is not inherently part of the Yoruba linguistic framework because it cannot be broken down into its roots in the same way other words can. However, the concept of shalom can be deeply understood in Yoruba.
In Hebrew, shalom comes from a three-consonant root, shin, lamed, mem. Sometimes the word shalom is written with an extra letter W. The W is not part of the root. It functions as a vowel indicator and appears inconsistently in early Hebrew manuscripts.
The root of shalom consists of the letters SLM and sometimes SLWM. The S in Yoruba is pronounced as san. In Hebrew, the Jewish people pronounce it as Shah, and in Arabic, it's pronounced as Sa. The L means unto or to in the Yoruba language and is pronounced as lay. While Hebrew and Arabic share this meaning, it's important to note that the underlying concept was not fully explored in those languages. Lastly, Remember that anything that brings peace or shalom is deeply tied to the spirit and life, as that Jewish man said.
Well-being, it is wholeness of life, wholeness of mind, body, spirit.
In Yoruba, the M in shalom signifies spirit or life. So, san in Yoruba signifies healing, wholeness, to pay or recompense, flow, etc. Le is to or unto, and M is life or the spirit, known as Emi. There are other words for spirit and life, but that's a video for another time.
The W is not part of the root. It functions as a vowel indicator and appears inconsistently in early Hebrew manuscripts. While Hebrew uses letters like Vav to guide pronunciation, in Yoruba, sound is not just pronunciation. Sound itself carries meaning.
Additionally, it's interesting to note that the letter W or Vav is inconsistent in its use throughout the Bible when referring to shalom. The Jewish people use it primarily as a guide for pronunciation, but in Yoruba, the Vav has its own meaning. It represents the being or existence of a person, the Iwa, much like the idea found in Ya Iwa, which is also related to the Tetragrammaton. So the pronunciation of shalom in Yoruba is Sanle Emi or Sanle Iwa Emi.
Sanli Emi. Sanli Iwaemi.
Now, I asked Google AI about this Yoruba word in relationship to the biblical shalom, as it may provide more insight than I can explain here. And it says, yes, shalom and the Yoruba phrase sanle emi, sanle iwa emi share profound similarities, as both describe a state of wholeness and spiritual restoration rather than just the absence of conflict. 1. In Hebrew, shalom comes from the root shalem, which means to be complete, to be sound, or to pay or repay. Similarly, sanlami in Yoruba, the verb san carries meanings of healing. As seen in Oluwo san, which means God the healer, it also can be used for payment or recompense, for improvement or benefit, to flow well or be better, as in the proverb, to be at peace or wholeness in one's home is better than titles. Also, after I explained to Google some Yoruba meanings, because spellings or diacritics changes meanings, but for them to know what I'm speaking of, I had to explain the words. It says, your interpretation aligns with Yoruba metaphysical thought, Emi, spirit or life, literally breath. It is the life-giving force from the divine, Olodumare, that animates the body. And also Iwa, which is character or being, often considered the most important aspect of a person. It is one's essence or being. The phrase Sanle Iwa Emi translates to the healing, restoration, or filling up of one's spirit and character. It describes a state where your inner life is paid in full or made complete by divine grace. Wait, hold on. Did you see that? Now, you see where their definition of completeness comes in, right? As for the wholeness part, it is the state where nothing is missing and nothing is broken. Peace is when your Emi and Awa are in harmony with the divine order. Just as shalom implies prosperity and health, Sanle Emi implies that your life force is thriving and whole. Conclusion, both terms move beyond quietness to define peace as active restoration. To say, Sanle Emi is to pray for a shalom-like wholeness to be settled upon the very core of your existence. So that's the Yoruba version, explaining what shalom means in the native Yoruba language. It's not borrowed or adopted, it is authentically Yoruba, with its roots broken down and properly explained in detail. Shalom is from shalom, and in Yoruba, it is sanle emi.
Now that we know what shalom is in Yoruba, what do you think shalom aleichem would be? Drop your thoughts in the comments.
Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
And that wraps up our segment from this beautiful location.
Yeah, it was
great
great.
job, Character A. It went smoothly.
Yeah, it was perfect. Thanks. I had a lot of fun. I think we nailed it.
Definitely. Let's wrap this up.